we had to look a little bit deeper to sort of look at the ups and downs of that Justice tank line, which is something that's still going to be an issue in a matchup like this.
Yeah, and I think, though, the Justice... Right.
So let's see how he approaches this. Try unseat Kalios, unclear Violet.
Huge pulse bomb.
Yeah, hit with the pulse there. Mikey nanoed as he tries to go in here. He's found Krillin. Unsure if he's going to be able to find too much more. The Primal is going to be invested, so he'll push Opener away here. Opener pretty close to the Mega Health Pack, but he's prevented from getting inside that center room. But the Justice still have control for now. Kalios was slept for a time, so nicely done by Finn to buy a lot of extra time for Mikey to have unfettered access to his intended targets. And Kalios will be demeched here.
And that's a huge pulse bomb from Decay to kick things off.
Kalios sleeping once more. Opener's going to have the rally here, and the Justice pushing Shock back inside their own spawn. Shaky stuff from San Francisco here. And the Justice want to try and shut them inside their own part of the map here. Decay controls the health pack in the middle part of the map, and Proper's pulse bomb goes awry. He follows soon after here. A very average start for the San Francisco Shock. A classic Shock control showing. Side room with the rest of the Shock here. Decay's pulse bomb is more of an ornamentation on the door frame, but Sam has fallen to Krillin. There's an air matrix in play though. Decay trying to play towards the right so he's not susceptible to that. And then Immortality Field is down. Now the Shock have to strike back, and there it is. Mikey gets in there. Proper's burst damage is good, and Decay, yeah, pinned to the wall.
But
macabre bit of art.
You know, dive into the Orisa, the Hanzo, the Zen with an Immortality Field. Like
it's the latter. It's the Immortality Field, right? Do wants to get in with the help of his flankers and get a kill in and get out, cycling his cooldowns, right? You can't do that against Immortality Field. And then you give Proper the window to burst you down with that ridiculous combo before you can even block. So many things work against. That'd be quick. Okay, he's got Krillin. Yep. Flip back somehow for the Justice. The Shock maybe just like backing off in order to make use of the EMP at a later point, or maybe try and force some commitment from the Justice. The EMP was great, but ooh, that's like 10 to 15% you just lost by it. Bomb on Finn, that's basically the game. What a stick, it's perfect and he gets two! Violet falls by the wayside as well, and Decay bites his time, pops up at the perfect moment here, and the Shock don't know what hit him. Now in overtime, Proper has to wade in here, but his pulse bomb gets chewed up once more. He's fed quite a few of those to the Korean future Dyson. And the rally up for Opener now means that it's going to be impossible to break through on the Justice. Mikey rolls away, and the Justice take the first map.
Look, we've seen to it. I think he's a little bit scared. As Proper has been over to the Genji now. He's got a blade of his own.
He built that so quickly, Matthew. That's actually insane.
Yeah.
Proper built that very fast. Here it is. Okay, Carnage. Opener got a hit with the Biotic Grenade there. Or rather, the anti-heal effect from Kaluge as his Carnage came through. The Rampage. Assassin able to deal with Proper there over the top of the point. And it will be the Justice being able to move in here. Felt like a bit of a brute force.
They're really close to taking their second point.
Here's the blade for Assassin now. Commanding Shout already come out, so there's no more for Kaluge to defend himself with. And it's an absolute massacre. The Justice push the Shock back inside the castle there. San Francisco, once you see them start to get out of formation, start to fall apart a little bit. Another reposition from Kilo. He gets the nano as well. And now he's on the warpath. That's two supports to his name. A little quiet towards the middle part of the map, and here he comes alive once more at just the perfect time. The Justice looked like they were in a position to finish the entire map. The Shock put that idea down.
They still get a really good push, though. Like, although they don't, it's just been like really like dominance here from the Justice thus far, especially here on Eichenwalde. Violet just gets blown up there. So maybe this is a saving grace, though. Yeah, the question is what happens with Decay and Proper. I think if that kill doesn't happen, then you're happy to lose Kalios in that trade. But no, Decay is definitely scary. Proper has a Dragon Blade. There's a nano for Finn here. And the Shock are slowly encroaching. Remember, the setup wants to be pretty incremental in how it takes space, and Opener got completely sequestered amongst Shock players there. He nanos Krillin.
That card is it's dangerously close. Assassin can't EMP Violet. Violet doesn't think to pop Transcendence here, though, oddly enough, and it's a 1-for-1 trade. Finn's able to find Decay. The card's still moving. Self-destruct makes a bit of space. The Transcendence comes out from Krillin. Violet still has his Transcendence. Now with the Biotic Grenade on Kaluge, Violet just holds on to it. Kalios, the Bob comes in, takes him out there, and somehow the Shock had to save so much into the next fight.
Dude, the Justice have played some of these fights really poorly.
Yeah, Kalios switches here, but they use Transcendence as well so much. Oh, the Justice, they're getting completely kicked out of the map so far. Decay's down to Proper, as ever since he switched to the Genji, he's been quiet. Proper though, anything but demanding attention as the Shock even up the series. Matt, yeah, we'll be honest, we're watching two like that. I don't know, man. There aren't many that can sort of match that.
Yeah.
Jay definitely can. You know, he's probably a big double pulse bomb, right, and on control. So he was able to do that, obviously with an ultimate, but Proper spots him, and again, it's the involvement of Violet as always. Violet makes sure no one goes untouched here. And Proper's going to have a pretty big game, I think. He's feeling it.
Yeah, he just always seems to be in the right spot at the right time. Comboing, following up, you know, those Discord orbs coming in from Violet.
So after the EMP, it's a good sign. The Shock have to start pushing in. Here they go. Violet opens up again. It's a headshot on opener. Proper returns to the card. He's hoping to make some moves here. He has a duplicate. It's going to be a Zen that he copies it. Oh my goodness. Right in the kisser. Krillin cops that one sweet from Proper now. He still has some work to do, but the Orb of Discord now on Kalios. Gonna be able to get him out of the mech, and there's no core mech available this time around. Transcendence there for Proper to help with the pile driver, and in comes the Lucio of Violet. The cart, it's so close here, but Opener's able to find that kill on the Lucio now. Proper needs to take to the skies. Where's the rest of the Shock?
Decay.
Oh, it's the Wrecking Ball. Decay now gonna try and shut down Mikey. Just get enough pressure here to force him away in overtime, and yep, that Orb of Discord gets the job done. The Washington Justice shut the Shock down in the second part of the map.
Be a minefield that should clear out the point. This Kalio's still here trying to do some work.
Yeah, Violet goes down eventually, so you hope the Shock are hoping to buy some time with the Justice moving off the cart to dive them there, but Decay is successful in getting both supports now going to 11-5 against Proper's 12-7, for those that just want to keep track and hope. Very close Tracer matchup here, and the Justice get going 336 in the back pocket. As defenders looking for a dive target in the back line, but Krillin basically makes that untenable. Here come the Shock to have one last crack at this one, but it's looking pretty dire. Violet's been taken down, and Decay's avoiding any scrutiny of his own in the back line, dodging around Finn, and that was just easy. The Justice, the better team on Dorado, as the Shock look average, and that's being nice about it.
A little bit of progress here for San Francisco on their barrier, not as much. As the Justice, as Kali has taken some big damage here, trying to hide, and that's going to be the EMP.
Yeah, Decay was already there. He was waiting. Assassin burns Kilo down now, and Mikey can only hide with that Discord orb taped to him. It's like a sign that says, kick me, and so Decay does. It's an easy fight for the Justice. Again, the Shock seem a little listless. Again, if they start well...
Violent.
Yep, they're going to go for this. It's an odd one. It's an odd one, Matt. They let Kalios take control. Who gets a nano now and is putting so much pressure up on this high ground? Finn can't abscond from that tooth before Decay blows one through his head.
Yeah, so they're trying to keep Kilo alive. Violet there as well, and they're just not able to do so. As D.Va gets a little bit of a nice shots here from Decay. D.Va gets a bit of a buff in terms.
Backing up, but no one's there to help Decay. Still, he's able to hold his own ground as Assassin falls. Assassin fell, by the way, with EMP. This is getting desperate now for the Washington Justice. Somehow, some way, the Shock have gotten back into the game. Just ridiculous. Forcing the map 5. What an absolutely insane match.
They held on to that EMP for so long.
It's justiciable, I suppose. Proper holding that pulse bomb from the previous fight. Assassin got spotted. Violet dead though. Straight away, Decay able to find the first pick, and Kilo is hacked for the most part. Still able to find a way to slide away, and inside the immortality kill. What a stick. Decay lobs that one upstairs. Finn eats it. And the Justice there. Okay. They get it done. They let the Shock back in. They bide their time, and they come up with a great result. Proper's pulse bomb, yeah, the one he held onto, that got eaten by Kalios there. So the Justice finished the round in style. You can't really complain about that.
Finn takes a big shot there. I think from Assassin.
Oh, they're caught. Oh, it's a disaster. Finn trying to hide behind the bulk of Mikey. Decay gets taken down by the Orisa, but I don't think they're worried at all. Mikey may...
This is how...
Oh, he can get away.
Yeah, he's got to run. This is how I think Orisa is the most effective here in Overwatch.
Ability to get away from the epicenter of that ability, so Kalios has to cancel it. Kilo gets caught there. Maybe unaware what Kalios can do to him from that low ground. He's connecting these spears quite nicely. The rally is there, but Washington Justice take the series away. Exploiting a moment of weakness here for the San Francisco Shock and finding some strength of their own. Kalios, whether it's the D.Va,